Let's make some pork and venison Italian sausage.
Let's start with the seasoning. I'm going in with some salt. Just don't use table salt whenever you're doing sort of like a cure. We're also going in with some ground pepper, going in with some basil, some garlic powder. We're going to go in with a lot of fennel. So these are whole seeds. I just like to give it sort of a rough grind. I don't mind some whole seeds, just, break it up a little bit and it helps sort of release their flavor a bit. Grind that off into the cup with the rest and also some paprika. Good amount of paprika. At this point, you could also go in with some red pepper flakes for spice. I'm leaving that out today. And some sugar for balance. Mix that all up and we have a gorgeous homemade seasoning mix for our sausage. I'm doing a venison and pork sausage combo. I got 10 pounds of venison here. We did our pigs recently, so going in with some fresh ground pork, equal parts, 10 pounds. Throw that in with our venison. Next, we're going to go in, pour over our lovely seasoning mix, going in with some ice water now. The purpose of the ice water is to just stop the fat from melting during any of the meat's handling process. It also helps with binding and helps with our texture. Mix it all super well. You're looking for sort of like a pulled stringy texture in the end. You could do this in a sausage mixer if you have it, or even a stand mixer. Now we are going to dump this into a container that fits in your fridge. Pack it in there and cover it really well so that the top doesn't dry out. Minimum of 24 hours in your fridge for those flavors to develop. I'm going to give it a few days if I can. And we will see you in a few days. We are back and ready to stuff some sausage. This smells incredible. I have a good feeling about this batch. I forgot to mention in the last that this meat was all ground at a 3/8 of an inch grind, which is good for sausage if that helps anybody. I got a 5-pound sausage stuffer here, packing that in, pack it in well to get any air pockets out of there, which can interfere with the proper stuffing process. Get that all in. I have my casing soaking in warm water for about a half hour. This is the brand that we used, and we are now ready to go. I let the man of the house leave this thing on because I just had a feeling that he would naturally be better at this than I would be. So get that on there. Kind of takes a little bit of finesse. And we are ready to go. Fill these, just go slow. It takes a little practice the first time you do it. If you don't want to do this, you could just package this up in 1-pound packages and use throughout your cooking. And we ended up with 20 pounds of wonderful links, great for grilling, great for your Sunday sauce. Fun little project. I hope you learned something today with fresh, clean ingredients. Enjoy!